Oh man, so Bitcoin is remaining nice and strong, but why are altcoins lagging behind? Why have they been stagnant? Let's take a look. So we can see Bitcoin has done pretty well over the last 7 days. We've had a 21% pump here, and we're sitting above $50,000. We've kind of broken the $50,000, at almost the first try after breaking the wedge. We'll come onto the chart shortly, and we've managed to stay above it. We're sitting at 51,439. But why have the rest of the altcoins been lagging behind? We're used to seeing, Bitcoin kind of moving and altcoins moving a multiple of that. So if Bitcoin goes up by 5%, you can see altcoins 10-15%, but that's not what we're seeing right now. So you can see Ethereum is down 2% over 24 hours. You can see Binance Coin down 4%, Cardano down another 4%, and it's not really like they've moved massively in the previous 7-day period either. Cardano's not moved at all. You can see Solana is down 8% today. You can see Dogecoin getting up 5%, and that's the only exception I've noticed. And I've made a video on Shiba. Go check that video out. And Dogecoin is up as well. So do we have a bit of energy in some of the more momentum plays, the meme coins as they like to be called, Dogecoin and Shiba? I believe SafeMoon was up as well. But all of these sensible plays are kind of down. So you've got Polkadot down 6%, Terra down 7%, Uniswap down 7%, Avalanche down 8%. Now remember, a lot of these did run, but Chainlink down 5%, didn't run massively. Litecoin down 3%, Algorand down 10%. I like that project. And then you can see Shiba here breaking into the top 20, up 70% and up 200% in 7 days. So what's going on here? Let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart, because this will give us a clue of what is happening. Now, you can see the Bitcoin dominance came crashing down, hit its support level at 39. We were in this downward wedge here, and we broke out of it. So now if I switch over to the 4-hourly, you can see Bitcoin dominance is on a tear now. Look at that. We've had consistent 4-hourly candles pushing Bitcoin dominance up over 5% recently here. So Bitcoin dominance is on an absolute tear, which means Bitcoin is gaining more strength versus altcoins. More money is flowing into Bitcoin than altcoins, okay? And again, you can see here on the right-hand side on this watch list, everything is just red. Bitcoin flat almost, and everything else is just getting hammered. So let's take a look at Bitcoin, and we can see Bitcoin has... allow my drawings to load up. I've got that many of them. So on the 4-hourly chart here, let me switch over to the daily chart. You can see Bitcoin has hit a little bit of a resistance at the peak that it created here at 52.53 level, and in between the 51.800 mark here. So this red area is acting as a bit of a resistance right now, preventing the price from going up. The green line is the 50,000 mark, which we managed to push through, although could we come back to test it? Could we even come back down to test 47 mark? Those are the questions. You've got a little bit of support there at 48, but if you hit from this top here, but then your next level of support's really back down to the 47.850 mark, which took us a few attempts to break through. So that's where we're looking at there. You've got your bigger term support line here, which is this white line. So really your kind of really downside is if it comes back and tests this wedge at 45, and if it came down to 45, that could be really bad for altcoins if that came down. Now, before I give you my thesis of what I think is happening, let's quickly flick through. Ethereum is down 3%. You can see that similar pattern here, getting rejected off this and heading back down. Cardano 4% down. It's got absolute whacking recently. I mean, it ran up here to $3.15 roughly, and it's just been getting hit. It's not really managed to build any momentum on Cardano. Algorand is down as well. And again, you can see this is a wider altcoin dump. It's just kind of not matching the patterns which we were expecting. They're all kind of just falling down, all big red candlesticks today on a lot of these plays. COTI, another one we like to monitor, is down. Let's spend a few seconds on this. You can see the channel came down. We tried to break out, got a fake out here on this 4-hourly candle here, back into the channel, and now we're in my buy zone because this is a really cost-effective point to be buying COTI in at. I mean, when you're getting a wider altcoin dump, it doesn't mean anything is fundamentally wrong with these coins. And this is my favorite time to buy altcoins, guys. When everything is wiped like this and it's all red, that's when you know for a fact there's nothing wrong with your project, right? You're getting a discount because of what's going on in the market. Same with Solana. Let's take a look at Solana. You're getting a discount here, coming down, cooling off back down to 154. I mean, just a few candles before it was 177. So we can see that there in just a couple of days, it's kind of come down. You're getting a nice discount at 154 on your Solana. Phantom, another one we like to look at. Exact same pattern. Can you see the pattern, guys? It's the exact same thing. They were moving up and now they're coming down. I'm going to explain why shortly. The only ones which are bucking the trend are Dogecoin, which has got a bit of a move. Again, Elon Musk tweeting and a bit of meme energy. And if I show you Shiba as well, again, you're going to have to go see my video to explain what's going on here. Go check that out. Leave a like on that video as well. And I kind of give a price prediction on where Shiba can go. Now, let's take a look at some of the other plays. You've got Link down 5% as well. All kind of red candles sticking down. Matic is down 6%. You've got XRP down 4%. Theta, which pumped up yesterday, has just given it all back up today. So what is going on? And the answer to this is coming back to the Bitcoin dominance. Okay, this is showing that Bitcoin, the money is flowing into Bitcoin right now. Okay, the energy is all heading towards Bitcoin. People have been selling out their altcoins and moving into meme plays and Bitcoin. So not necessarily the same people. Institutions, I believe, are moving across into Bitcoin, ready for this Q4 pump, and you're getting a bunch of retail interest spiking back up and putting money into meme coins as well. And I just want to show you this. This came from at the Bird Nest. Credit to this person on Twitter. They put together this nice chart which explains it quite clearly. So as Bitcoin dominance increase and the price of Bitcoin goes up, all coins will go down. Okay, if Bitcoin's going up but dominance is going up but Bitcoin's price is going down, all coins will go down just even worse. If Bitcoin dominance is going up but Bitcoin is flat, all coins will be flat. And then the opposite situation is when you get Bitcoin dominance going down, Bitcoin's price is there, and then all coins will be going up. Okay, so in this instance, we've got the top pattern, Bitcoin's remaining strong, pumping up, you've got dominance up, and therefore your altcoins will fall. Money is flowing away from altcoins. Now, we need to be a bit more contrarian with our plays, right? So all the money is pumping into Bitcoin right now, expecting all of this to kind of ramp up. Everyone's expecting a really bumper Q4, and they don't want to miss out on the Bitcoin gains. And we know this. We've seen this in 2017 as well. Bitcoin will have its run, push forward. It will then call off. Altcoins will have their run in the altcoin season. That's kind of how it happens, right? So we're used to seeing that, and that could be what's going on here. Everybody could be anticipating a Bitcoin quick pump up to maybe 70, 75, and then they're going to rotate back out to altcoins. But for me, and this is not financial advice, I like these 5-6% dips in some of these altcoins. So what I would be doing now is I'd be looking at which altcoins have not moved and try to nibble on some of those altcoins. Because when this suffices, people will be rotating away from this back into your altcoins, and then you're going to get your altcoin pump as well. Me personally, I wouldn't be taking my Bitcoin out. I'd want to be adding more cash in to these plays. If you were limited on cash, you could technically sell some of your Bitcoins and trust some of these altcoins to bounce back, but I don't want to miss out on the Bitcoin run as well. So I don't like timing the market on Bitcoin. I just like to leave my money in Bitcoin and accumulate as much as I can. I don't want anybody else to touch my Bitcoin even for a second. So you won't see me timing that, even though I believe there's a possibility that altcoins can run from here and bounce back far greater than Bitcoin can. I wouldn't want to risk it given Q4, last quarter of a 4-year cycle. Bitcoin could do something crazy, and I want to leave my funds in Bitcoin. So anything I'm adding to my altcoins is from extra cash, which you should always keep on the side ready for these opportunities, whether it's in stocks or crypto. You should always do that. That's a good practice to be in. And then you kind of want to come over to here and just kind of search by, let's look at the last 7 days as an instance, to give you an example. Let's look at the worst performance. So you know Avalanche has had a bad performance, but one important thing to remember is that doesn't mean just buy Avalanche straight away, right? Because we know over the last 90 days, Avalanche has been on an absolute tear, so it could be calling off. But where coins haven't moved for a while, that's when you want to look at those as potential opportunities. So for me, Cardano's not moved enough. It did move. That's not enough for Cardano. So Cardano is an opportunity. Uniswap has not moved at all. That's an opportunity there on Uniswap. But again, we know why, because a bit of regulatory scares from Gary Gensler at the SEC. Polkadot's not had massive moves recently. You've got Chainlink as well, not moved massively. Algorand tried to have its moment and then it's back down again. So Algorand's another one that we could top hop on. Solana had its big pump, cooled off. We know about Solana. We've discussed the entry points for Solana. For me, I'm not desperate to add into Solana. I'll be dollar cost averaging every so often. But like I said, I built a decent position in the high 20s, low 30s. So I've got a good cost basis of Solana, which makes it more difficult for me to buy at these kind of prices. And then you kind of looking down the list, you can even see Terra had its run up, cooling off. And if you just go through this list, you can see which coins have really, started to suffer. If we do the same on the 24-hour, you can kind of see Algorand down 10%. Avalanche, you'd expect it had its run. Luna did have a run. So where you see the ones which have had a run, it's okay. But where you see things like Polkadot, Uniswap, Chainlink, Cardano, they've not had massive runs, and yet they're down. So for me, those solid projects, which I know I have high conviction in, now's a great opportunity for me to be buying a little bit more of those, given that Bitcoin dominance is on a run, and I would expect at some point Bitcoin dominance to kind of cool down. But the bigger picture here is Bitcoin, and it just goes to show that altcoins will be being lagging right now because everybody's waiting for Bitcoin to go on a tear, right? So if we zoom out, everybody's piling into Bitcoin right now because they broke 50,000 resistance and now they've got some confidence that we're going to go test all-time highs. So people are waiting for a parabolic move on this, and two things can happen. Either Bitcoin starts to cool off and retest some of these levels, in which case you'll get a rotation back into altcoins. So for example, if Bitcoin came down, which is very possible to do, to test this level at 45, 40, call it 46 here, then people will be rotating back to altcoins. They'll even start doing that at 47,850 if Bitcoin cools down to here, right? And then you can see multiple moves on altcoins. Alternatively, Bitcoin goes straight up, and then you'll see altcoin have its runs later. So either way, like I said, I don't want to miss out on any of this Bitcoin run, so I'm not selling any of my Bitcoins. Some people will say, look, rotate into altcoins and try buy Bitcoin back up when it retests here. It's not something I'm going to be doing. If you're a super experienced trader and you can time that, then go for it. It's not something I want to risk in something so volatile as crypto. It's definitely not in the last quarter of a 4-year cycle. That's not for me. So I'll be leaving my Bitcoin firmly there in case it moves. And altcoins, I'll be buying in with a bit more cash on some of these that have dipped, which I have high conviction in, and the ones which haven't moved. So there you have it, guys. Hope you found that update useful. If you like this type of content, then please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.